Okay, we're gonna start with a warm-up. Warming up is really important before you start exercising. We're gonna get your heart rate going, kind of loosen up all of your joints so that you don't hurt yourself as you exercise. So we're gonna start with just marching in place. So we're gonna stand tall, push those shoulders back. Try to get those arms back behind you as much as you can. If you need to go a little bit slower, that's fine. If you want to go a little bit faster, that's fine. And we're just loosening up your body. Okay, great. Go ahead and relax. And now we're going to do shoulder rollbacks. So just bringing those shoulders all the way up, all the way back, and back down. Shoulders tend to get really, really tight in Parkinson's, which can affect your arm swing. So we're going to loosen those up. Good, and now go forwards. Now we're going to go into arm circles. So you're going to bring your arms behind you, come forwards. Nice big arm circles. Loosening those shoulder joints up. Good, breaking up any rigidity that you might have brought in. And now we're going to go backwards, reach all the way back and open up that chest. We'll do one more. Good. Now go ahead and grab a broom or a stick that you might have at home. We're going to do a little bit of kayaking. If you don't have anything, that's okay too. Have a nice wide stance, and then you're going to twist your body. Kayaking is great because it encourages a lot of turning and twisting, which can, again, kind of help break up that stiffness that occurs in the middle part of our body. Try to watch the end of your stick or pole to turn the head as well. Again, you can go whatever speed you want. Do a couple more here. Good, and relax. Go ahead and put that broom away so that you don't trip over it. Next, we're going to do a chest stretch. So here you're going to put your hands behind your back, behind your head. Look up towards the ceiling and push those elbows back. Here you should feel a good stretch in through your chest and maybe in through your mid-back. Just opening yourself up. Good, and relax. And now we're going to warm up the lower part of the body. So nice wide stance. And here we're just going to lunge to the right. Stretch out that left hip. Lunge to the left. Do one more in each direction. And switch sides. Great. Now we're going to stretch your hamstrings. So here what you're going to do is you're going to stick one foot out, toes up. That knee's going to be nice and straight. If you need to, you can hold on to a chair for balance. Hamstrings tend to get really tight in people with Parkinson's. Can lead to a lot of back pain and knee pain, so it's a good muscle to stretch out. We're going to switch sides. So you're going to stick that other foot out. Again, knees nice and straight and just slightly bend over to increase that stretch. You should feel the stretch behind your knee. Okay, and now we're going to stretch your thigh muscle or your quad. So here we're going to also work on balance. You're going to stand on one leg. You're going to grab the back of your foot. Stand nice and tall. Try to put your knees together. Again, standing nice, upright, shoulders back. If you need to hold on to a chair for balance, that's fine. Now we're going to switch sides. Nice and tall. If you need to grab onto the back of your shoe or into your pant legs because you're not quite as flexible, that's okay as well. Just do the best you can. Good, and relax. Now we're going to come up on our tippy toes and hold. And relax down. We're going to do that again. This time raise your arms up on your tippy toes. And hold. And relax. And now we're going to pair that with a breath. So big inhale in. And breathe out. And one more. Breathe in. And breathe out. And that's the end of our warm-up. So we're ready to get going. Okay, now we've just finished our warm-up, so we're gonna go ahead and really start getting things moving. We're gonna start marching. So this part is the aerobics and agility. So this is about increasing your heart rate. We want you working at about a 7 to 8 out of 10, which is pretty high intensity, but obviously do what you can. So now that we're marching, we're gonna switch it up and make you think a little bit. Instead of marching with opposite arms, try the same side. So as you lift the right arm. Same side marching. Make you think a little. Really try to get those arms pumping. Good. And now go back to opposites. Good. One more time, same side. It's working on coordination. And opposites. Standing nice and tall. Next, we're gonna do elbow to knee. This is nice because you're gonna work on rotating your trunk a little bit. The most important thing is for you to stand tall. If you can't get your elbow all the way to your knee, it's fine to do wrists or even hands. Good. Do a few more of these. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do leg kicks. So here you're going to try to touch with your opposite arm as you kick out. If you can touch your toes, that's great. You can just touch mid part of your leg. That's okay too. Nice high kicks. One more each side. And relax. Now we're going to take things to the side. And do a lateral shuffle. The most important thing you do is as you go to the side, nice big steps. I don't want to see any crossovers. Those increase the risk of falls. So we're going to start going to the right. 2 steps to the right, 2 steps to the left. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. If this is easy for you, get a little bit lower. If you want, you can add some weights. Kathy's going to grab some weights. 2 to the right. Try to make them nice and big. Good. One more to the right and to the left. Now we're going to do jumping. If you need to hold on to something, that's okay. So the most important thing is you're trying to work on symmetry. So we're going to get both feet up and both feet down at the same time. Try to use your arms for momentum as you jump. Good. Now we're going to try to get the feet to go out, and in, out, and in. And then we're going to add the arms to do a jumping jack. I don't care so much for speed. I'd rather you keep it slow and big. We'll do 2 more. And relax. Next thing we're going to do is hurdles. Here you can grab something around your house, like a book, a Kleenex box to step over. It's nice to be able to step over something. Make sure that you're keeping your hurdle nice and big. Put something in front of you, and then you're going to step over, landing heel toe, and then pull back. Heel toe, pull back. Do a couple more on the right. At this point, your body should know where that hurdle is. So if this is pretty easy for you, close your eyes. Try to challenge your body's sense of where it is in space as you step over. If this is really hard for you, feel free to have a chair nearby. Let's do one more. Good, left side. Heel toe. Heel toe. It's important to try to land with your heel first. This is really hard for people with Parkinson's and can improve your walking. Heel toe, again, close your eyes if you want. Good, and relax. Now I want you to step forward, so you're going to step in front of your obstacle, and you're going to step backwards over the obstacle. So nice big step backwards, and then pull your foot forwards. This time let's go left foot, pull it forward. We'll do alternating feet. Right foot, step forward, left foot, step forward. Right foot, and left foot. We'll do two more. Right, left, right, and left. Good. Now we're going to stand on the side, so let's stand on the left side of our object. And what we're going to do is we're going to practice side stepping. So you're going to step all the way up and over your hurdle and together. And then step to the left, together. Step to the right, step to the left. Step to the right, step to the left. Same thing, if this is easy for you, you can close your eyes. Another possibility is you can practice jumping. Only do this if you're really good at jumping. Kathy's going to demonstrate some nice jumping over the obstacles. Again, keep it slow so you have good size of your motion. Good, one more, and relax. Now we're going to go ahead and get rid of those hurdles or objects that you were stepping over so we don't trip over them. We're going to do squats. Squats are a great functional exercise and help you get up out of a chair. So you're going to have a nice wide base of support, and you're going to bend forward and stand back up. So I want you to squat down like you're sitting in a chair. Come back up, squeeze your bottom as you come up. Squeeze your bottom. Good. If you want to make this a little bit harder, you can try standing on foam or a pillow at home, which Kathy will demonstrate. We'll do a few more of these. Squeeze and squeeze. Another way to make it more challenging is we're going to close our eyes. So close your eyes, look to the right, and then come on up. So we're going to add head turns. Squat down, close your eyes, look to the left. Come on up. Squat down, close your eyes, look up. Come on up. Squat down, close your eyes, look to the left. Come on up. Squat down, close your eyes, look to the right. Come on up. Squat down, close your eyes, look up. Come on up. Now we're going to go into tire jogs. If you want to grab some household equipment such as brooms, Dan's going to show you how you can set those up so you have obstacles to step over. What you're going to do is you're going to start with your feet together. You can put those obstacles on either side. Again, only do this if you have really good balance. And what you're going to do is you're going to step outside, and then back in. Out, out, in, out, in. The focus here again is big stepping, lots of side-to-side weight shifting. If you want to make this more challenging, you can add a secondary task. We're going to do math equations. 2 plus 2 is?
4.
4 plus 6 is?
10.
10 times 2 is?
20.
20 divided by 4 is?
5.
5 plus 3 is?
8.
8 minus 5 is?
3.
3 times 2 is?
6.
6 minus 4 is?
2.
And relax. So that's tire jogs. We're going to go ahead and get rid of our brooms. We have one more exercise on round 1, and that's practicing getting up and down from the floor. So if you need to use some foam to go underneath the knees, go ahead and grab a piece of pillow with something nice and soft. If you need a chair to hold on to, that's okay as well. What we're gonna do is we're gonna practice going down onto our knees and then back up. Down on the right knee and then back up. Down on the left knee and then back up. Down on the right knee and then back up. One more, down on the left knee, back up, down on the right knee, and back up. That's round 1 of agility. So now we're going into round 2. So again, we're gonna start with that marching again. Just as a reminder, we want this to be high intensity. If you didn't get up to a 7 to 8 out of 10 last time, let's try for it this time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep marching, and then I'm gonna tell you to step in a random direction, and I want you to try to step out and then come back to the march. So we're marching, step to the right, come back, step to the left, come back, step backwards with the right foot, back, step backwards with the left foot, back, step forwards with the left foot. Go back to that marching, nice and tall. Get those elbows back. Step out with the left foot. Step out with the right foot. Step forwards with the right foot. Right back to that marching. Try not to miss a step. Step out with the left foot. Step back with the right foot. Good. Now we're going to go into that lateral shuffle. So we're going to take big steps to the right, big steps to the left, big steps to the right, big steps to the left. As we do this, we're going to add a cognitive exercise. So we're going to list out things that start with the letter S. Go ahead and start, Dan.
7.
Stand.
17.
Sun.
70.
State.
700.
South.
7,000.
Second.
7 million.
Stop.
Star.
Sun.
Starlet.
Sunshine.
Star sky.
Southwest.
Skip.
Skip to my loo.
And relax.
Skipper.
Excellent job. So you can use a different letter at home each time to vary it up, or you can continue with letter S. Next, we're going to do fairy godmothers. So what I want you to do is lift up your left leg and your right arm, and then you're going to switch. Lift up the right and the left. Switch. Switch. Now we're going to put a little hop to that. Hop. Hop. If you can't do the hop at home, that's okay. If you need to hold on to something, that's okay. Reach for the ceiling. Nice and tall. Do a few more of these. And relax. Go ahead and grab your hurdle. We're going to go back to doing hurdles. You're going to stand behind the hurdle. And again, if you don't have a hurdle at home, use something just around your house, such as a book or a box. You're going to step over that hurdle, landing heel toe, and come back. Heel toe, and come back. If this is easy, grab something else around your home, such as a roll of tape or a roll of socks or a ball. You're going to toss and catch that as you do the hurdles. So heel toe, toss, catch. Heel toe, toss, catch. Heel toe, toss, catch. Keep going. The idea of adding the second task is it makes your brain work a little bit harder, so you don't think so much about the footwork. Heel toe, and back. Try the left leg. Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, one more, heel toe. Now you're going to step in front of your object, and we're going to practice backward stepping. Again, if you want to, you can keep tossing and catching your object. So you're going to step backwards with the right. Here we'll do alternating legs. Back with the left. Back with the right, you're going to do toe heel on this. Back with the left, toe heel, toe heel, toe heel. I'm standing nice and tall, so I do big stepwards backwards. Nice job, do a couple more. One more with the right, and one more with the left. Now we're going to stand to the side of our hurdle. We're going to practice sideways stepping, again with the toss and catch. So you're going to step up and over, up and over. Practicing big sideways stepping can help prevent you from falling. Again, we're practicing just straight sideways stepping without any crossovers. Pick those feet up nice and high. And if this is easy, toss and catch that object. To increase intensity, you can increase speed. You can have that second task. One more, and relax. Go ahead and get rid of your hurdles, and here you're going to want to grab a chair. We're going to do a variation on the squats that we did before. So a lot of patients with Parkinson's talk about how they have a hard time getting up out of a chair and sometimes starting with that first step. So here I'm going to have you go ahead and sit down in that chair, stand all the way up, take a step with that right foot, landing heel toe, step back, sit down, stand up, step with the left, heel toe, step back, sit down. Stand up, step, back, sit down, stand up, heel toe, step, sit down. We're going to keep doing this, alternating our feet. Now as we do this, we're going to list cities. Go ahead and start, Dan.
Portland,
Camas,
Gresham,
Vancouver,
Tigard,
Nehalem,
Beaverton,
Tillamook,
Scappoose,
Wheeler,
St. Helens,
Rainier,
Astoria,
Warrington,
Seaside,
Gearhart,
Cannon Beach,
Manzanita,
Nehalem,
Rockaway.
And relax. Good. For those of you who aren't from Portland, you got a great geography lesson of Portland area where Brain Great Foundation is housed. We're going to end with tire jogs. We're not going to use obstacles this time, but we are going to use our ball for a secondary task. So you're going to start with your feet together. This time you're going to start stepping out with the right foot and then the left. Step together, step apart, step together, step apart. Again, if you want to add that second task in, so you're not thinking about the footwork. If the footwork's hard for you, just focus on the footwork. Keep going. Toss and catch that ball. Nice and high. Try not to look at your feet this time. Again, we want you to think about how the body feels moving big without always looking at it. Big, big together. Big, big together. Big, big together. Good. One more, and relax. And that is the end of the aerobic and agility component. So the next section we're going to do is lunges. Lunges are great because you're working on big stepping in lots of different directions. So it's working on balance and also, again, that fighting that smallness that tends to happen with people with Parkinson's. So the first thing we're going to do is just work on a basic lunge form. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a big step forward and bend both knees and then come back to where you start. So I'm gonna have Kathy and Dan do some just basic lunges forwards. So as you're stepping, you want that back knee to come to bend. You don't have to make it all the way down to the ground. Go ahead and come on back. You wanna make sure your shoulders are back. Take another big lunge out. You want your feet to be wide so that you don't lose your balance. Come on back. If you need to, you can stand near a chair to kind of hold on to. Let's do one more lunge forward. So we're gonna have width, wide steps, that back knee is gonna bend, our shoulders are back, step on back. And then if you want to, you can keep working on these lunges. You can do lunges forwards or lunges backwards, or you can do what Kathy's gonna do, which is gonna be taking the lunges into a walking direction. So Dan and I are gonna stay in place and just do forward lunges and backward lunges, while Kathy's gonna go behind us and do walking lunges forwards and walking lunges backwards. If you're doing it in place, you wanna switch legs at a certain point. So now let's go ahead and do lunges with the left leg. Big lunges forwards, big lunges backwards. Good. We'll do one more. Good. And go ahead and come on back. Another thing we can do is clock lunges. So here's where we get to lunging in different directions. So imagine you're standing in the middle of a clock. You're going to take your right hand or right leg and step to 12 o'clock and come back. If you want to make this a little bit harder, you can stand on foam. So now we're going to do 2 o'clock. Come back. You can also add hand motion, 4 o'clock. Come back. 6 o'clock. Come back. 6 o'clock with your left leg. Come back. 8 o'clock. Come back. 10 o'clock. Come back. And 12 o'clock. Come back. Now that we have the basic clock lunge down, we're going to do random call out. So we're going to do right foot to 4 o'clock. Come back. Left foot to 10 o'clock. Left foot to 8 o'clock. Right foot to 12 o'clock. Right foot to 6 o'clock. Left foot to 6 o'clock. Right foot to 2 o'clock. Left foot to 8 o'clock. Right foot to 4 o'clock. Left foot to 10 o'clock. Right foot to 12 o'clock. Right foot to 6 o'clock. Left foot to 8 o'clock. Left foot to 10 o'clock. And relax. Another way that you can make the lunges a little bit more challenging is adding resistance. So we've got Kathy who's going to add weights. And Dan's going to add a band. He's going to again wrap that band around his back. And we're going to add a punch to the lunges. So we're just going to do straight lunges, but this time we're going to punch out. So go ahead and do right leg and pull it back. Left leg. Right leg. So adding punches is a second task to what we're doing, makes you think a little bit more, challenges your balance a little bit more. Left, right, left, right, left, right, do a couple more, left, and right. Good. Go ahead and drop your weights or your bands. And the last lunge we're going to do is a lunge with a twist. So this is going to challenge your balance a little bit more. You're going to take a big step out again, lunge down, then you're going to twist your body to the right, twist your body to the left, come back to the middle, come back to where you started. So let's start this time with the left leg. So step out, lunge down, twist to the right, twist to the left, and come back in the middle. You can see Kathy's making it a little bit harder. So the right leg by raising your hands over her head. Twist, back to the middle, come back, left hand, left foot, twist, twist, back to the middle, right, twist, twist, back to the middle. Do one more each leg, twist, twist, back to the middle, and right, twist, and back to the middle. And that is our section on lunges. Next, we're gonna do boxing. Boxing is great for people with Parkinson's because it works on coordinated handwork and footwork. You can work on big and you can work on speed all at the same time. You can also add some cognitive exercises in to make your mind think a little bit as your body moves. So the first thing we're gonna do is just work on what the different punches are. So you're gonna have a nice strong base, knees slightly bent. Go ahead and bring your hands up. The first punch we're gonna do is a jab. So a jab is just straight out in front of you, elbows straight, and then come back. So we're gonna do a right hand jab and back. Right hand jab and back. One more, right hand jab and back. Now we're gonna do left, jab, straight out, palms facing down, elbows nice and straight. Try to put a little bit of power behind these, jab and back. Now we're gonna do the cross. The cross, you're gonna come across your body, twist your trunk, and you can kind of come up on your toes. Come back. Right hand cross, come back. Right hand cross, come back. Right hand cross, come back. Now let's do the left. Left hand cross, come back. Left hand cross, come back. Left hand cross, come back. One more, left hand cross, come back. You can also do the uppercut. We're gonna do right hand, uppercut's gonna come up and across. And again, up and across, left hand, up and across, and up and across. Now that you know the basic moves, we're gonna put those together, so just follow me. Right hand jab, right hand jab, left hand jab, right hand cross, right hand cross, left hand uppercut, right hand uppercut, left hand jab, right hand jab, left hand cross, right hand cross, left hand jab, right hand uppercut, left hand jab, and relax. You can also make this a little bit more challenging by adding weights. So Dan's gonna grab a resistance band and Kathy's gonna grab some light weights. Dan's gonna put that band around his bag and then hold on to it with both hands to give him some resistance as he's punching. So we'll do the very same thing. Right hand jab, left hand jab, right hand cross, right hand jab, left hand jab, right hand cross, left hand cross, left hand cross, right hand jab, right hand cross, right hand jab, left hand jab, left hand cross, left hand cross, left hand jab, right hand jab, left hand jab, right hand cross, left hand cross, left hand jab, and relax. Go ahead and put your weights down. We're now gonna add a step to the punch. So instead of doing it in place, we're gonna move. So as I tell you to punch with your right hand, you're gonna step forward with your right foot, and then you're gonna come back to where you started standing. Right hand jab, left hand jab, right hand cross, right hand cross, left hand cross, left hand jab, left hand jab, right hand jab, right hand uppercut, right hand cross, left hand cross, left hand jab, left hand uppercut, left hand jab, left hand jab, right hand cross, Right hand uppercut. Left hand uppercut. Left hand jab. Right hand jab. Right hand cross. Left hand cross. And relax. Now we're going to add a cognitive or thinking exercise with that. So I'm going to say an exercise and then either go or no go. If I say go, I want you to go ahead and complete the move. If I say no, then I want you to just stay still. So go ahead and stand in your stance. Right hand jab, go. Right hand jab, go. Right hand jab, no. Left hand jab, go. Left hand jab, no. Left hand jab, go. Right hand jab, go. Right hand jab, go. Right hand jab, no. Left hand jab, no. Left hand jab, go. Right hand jab, go. Right hand jab, go. Left hand jab, no. Left hand jab, no. Left hand jab, go. Left hand jab, go. Right hand jab, go. Right hand jab, go. Right hand jab, no. Right hand jab, go. Left hand jab, no. Left hand jab, go. Right hand jab, go. Left hand jab, go. Right hand jab, no. Right hand jab, go. And relax. The last exercise we're going to do is probably the hardest. When I say right, I want you to step and punch with your left hand. And when I say left, I want you to step and punch with your right hand. So we're going to do opposite of what I say. Go ahead and come onto your starting stance. Right hand jab. Left hand jab. Left hand cross. Right hand cross. Right hand jab. Right hand uppercut. Left hand cross. Left hand jab. Right hand cross. Left hand cross. Left hand uppercut. Right hand uppercut. Right hand jab. Right hand jab. Right hand cross. Left hand uppercut. Right hand cross. Left hand jab. Left hand jab. Left hand uppercut. Right hand cross. And relax. Great job. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is Tai Chi. Tai Chi is great for people with Parkinson's because it's slow, purposeful weight shifts. We're going to work on some breathing exercises and some coordinated walking. So first, I just want you to stand with a nice wide stance, soft bend in the knee. We're going to breathe in as the hands come up, leading with the wrists, and then breathe out as the hand comes down. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And we're going to do one more. Breathe in and breathe out. And relax. Now you're going to take a step forward with your right foot. Again, you're going to have a wide base, and also that right foot's going to be a couple feet forward off the left foot. What we're going to do is we're going to do prayer wheel. So you're going to shift your weight forward, lifting your back heel, and then shift your weight back, lifting your front toes. Shift forward and shift back. Here we're working on trying to see how far you can go in the forward and backward direction and maintain your balance. So I want you to stand nice and tall, and each time try to go a little bit farther. As you lean forward, you stop yourself, you pull yourself back into the middle, and then go back. You can also add hands. So pretend like you're holding a beach ball, and as you go forward, that ball is going to go up and away. And then as you come back, it's going to come down and back. Up and away, down and back. If this is pretty easy for you, you can close your eyes. As you close your eyes, you want to keep the same size of movement in the forward and backward direction. Obviously, safety is important, so you may need to be near a wall or a chair to catch yourself if you need to. Go ahead and open your eyes. We'll do one more in this direction, and then relax. Step back to the middle. Now we're going to step forward with that left foot. Again, you want a wide base. We're going to shift forward, lift that back heel. Shift back, lift the front toes. Shift forward. Shift back, trying to increase how far we go each time. We know people with Parkinson's, their comfort level in the forward and backward plane shrink over time, and this exercise is meant to increase your confidence. And now go ahead and hold that ball, and you're going to go up and away as you go forwards, and down and back as you swing back. Up and away, and down and back. And again, if you want to close your eyes to challenge your balance a little bit more on this one, you can. The key with closing your eyes is listening to your body, feeling your body as it moves through space, trying to keep that motion nice and big. Go ahead and open your eyes. We're going to do one more. Up and away, and down and back. And then relax. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do something called the catwalk. So you're going to start with a nice wide base, and I'm just going to talk you through it as Dan does it here. You're going to take a step with the right foot, leaning heel toe. You're going to shift forward. You're going to shift back. You're going to rotate those right toes out. Shift forward, and then you're going to step. And you can do a half step with a tap, and then land heel toe. You're going to shift forward, shift back, rotate those toes out, shift forward, tap, and then go ahead and take a step, landing heel toe. Shift forward, shift back, rotate those toes, shift forward, tap, and then go ahead and take a step with that left foot, heel toe. Forward, back, rotate those toes, forward, tap, and then go ahead and take a step, heel toe. Here we're going to go ahead and walk that back. As you walk backwards, take nice, slow, big steps for safety. And we're going to go ahead and do it again. So let's start this time with the left foot. Heel toe, shift forward, shift back, rotate those toes out, tap, heel toe, forward, back, rotate those toes, heel toe, forward, back. As you get better, you can try to speed this up a little bit. But again, the purpose of Tai Chi are these slow rhythmic weight shifts. And so the slowness is part of the beauty of the Tai Chi. So next is a progression to the catwalk is you can add hands. So if you want to follow Dan, he's going to do the hands while I continue to walk us through. And Kathy's just going to do the footwork. So before we start, you're going to notice that Dan's going to start with his left foot first. And he's holding his hands to the side, kind of like he's holding a beach ball. Whatever foot you're starting with is the hand that's going to be on the top. So we're going to go ahead and step with the left foot, heel toe, shift forward, shift back, rotate those toes, and then you're going to step, heel toe, forward, back, rotate, step, heel toe, forward, back, rotate, step, heel toe, forwards, back, rotate, forwards, tap, heel toe. And then go ahead and relax. Let's walk that one back. We'll do it one more time. And again, we're going to start with that left foot. So we're going to start with a step, heel toe, forward, back, rotate, step, heel toe, forwards, back, rotate, heel toe, forward, back, rotate, tap, heel toe, back, rotate, tap, heel toe, and relax. All right, next we're going to do yoga and Pilates. Yoga and Pilates is great for Parkinson's because it's going to work on stretching. A lot of Parkinson's patients have a lot of problems with stiffness. It's also going to work on strengthening, and we're going to focus on muscles primarily on the back to help with posture. So the first thing we need to do is ideally get down to the floor. If you can't get to the floor, you can do these in bed, but the best thing is to get on the floor. If you need to, you can use a chair. Dan's going to show you how to get down on a chair. We're going to use a yoga mat today. If you have a yoga mat at home, that's great. If you don't, that's okay too. So we're going to start in a hands and knees positions. So here your hands should be straight underneath your elbows. We're going to start with cat-cow. So first we're going to round our back, tucking our chin towards our chest. And then we're going to go the opposite way, where here you're going to let your belly hang down and look up towards the ceiling across from you. We'll do a few more of those. So go ahead and round up. Here we're going to kind of tuck our bottom underneath, keep our head down. So go ahead and keep that position for me, Dan. And then switch directions. Here we're going to try to push that back down as much as we can, look up towards the sky. One more, go ahead and round up, pulling that belly in. Nice job, Kathy. And then come down. Trying to sink those shoulder blades together and really letting that pelvis come forward. Next, we're going to come back into the middle. And here you're going to do bird dog. So first what we're going to do is we're going to straighten out our right leg behind us. You can keep your toes on the ground. And then you can lift that leg up. If this is fairly easy, raise your opposite hand and hold this here. Go ahead and bring them on down. Now we're going to shoot that left leg straight out behind us. Lift that leg up. That's fairly easy. Go ahead and lift that right hand. Good, and relax. So this is working on coordination and balance a little bit too. Right foot behind you, left hand out in front. If this is easy for you, try to draw circles, working more on that balance and coordination of the hand and the foot. Go ahead and relax down. Left leg out, right arm up, lift. And again, an added level of challenge would be to try to draw circles. Good. Relax. We're going to do one more. Right leg out, left arm out. Again, we're going to shoot for that knee being totally straight. You don't have to lift that high. You're just focusing on being long. Come on down, and one more time. Left leg out. Right arm out straight in front of you. And relax down. Next, we're going to come down onto our belly. So lower yourself down. If you need to, you can put some pillows underneath your stomach if you have back pain in this position. We're going to do cobra. So your hands are going to be underneath your shoulders. You can keep your elbows down on the mat, and you're going to press yourself up. So here we're trying to stretch our belly and stretch our back to help with posture. Relax back down. And go ahead and lift up again. Try to lift that head so you're looking at the wall across from you. Good. And come on down. Next, we're going to do Superman. This is a strengthening exercise. So we're going to start with our hands down by our side, palms up. Then what I want you to do is I want you to lift those hands, lift your feet, and lift your head. We're going to hold this here. Again, everything should be straight, and just lift as high as you can and relax down. If that was easy, you can change your hand position, either putting your hands by your head or your hands overhead, and then we're going to go ahead and lift again and hold. Continue to breathe and relax. And we'll do one more. Go ahead and lift and hold, 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 and relax. Now, although these exercises are good for strengthening the back, they can be a little bit hard on the back. So now you're going to come back up. We're going to come into a child's pose position. So your knees are going to be nice and wide, and you're just going to sink back, relaxing your head down, and stretching out those arms. Good. Go ahead and come back onto all fours. Now we're going to lie down on our back. So another great thing about yoga and Pilates is you have lots of rolling, which can be challenging for people with Parkinson's. So we're on our back. Our knees are bent. You can kind of try to pull those feet back as far as you can. Hopefully you can touch your heels with your hands. Feet should be about shoulder width apart. You're going to pull your belly in, roll those hips back, and come up into a bridge. Come up as high as feels comfortable. We're going to hold that there. Good, and come on down. If this is fairly easy for you, we're going to go ahead and come up to a bridge again. Trying to keep your hips nice and high. You can try to march, lifting your feet back and forth. This not only challenges your strength, it also, again, works on that coordination and balance. Good, and relax down. And we're going to do one more. Go ahead and come on up. Another thing you can do is instead of having your hands by your side, you can put your hands on your stomach or behind your head to challenge your balance, or you could do the marching. And go ahead and come on down. Here we're going to leave our left leg bent. You're going to lift your right leg up, hugging behind the knee, trying to straighten that leg. Your foot's going towards the ceiling. We're doing a hamstring stretch. Again, hamstrings tend to get really tight in people with Parkinson's. So after all those lunges we did today, we want to stretch those hamstrings out. Good. Go ahead and relax that right leg down. I'm going to keep that right knee bent. Lift the left leg, hug behind the left leg, and pull that knee or that leg back as far as it can go. You want that knee to be as straight as possible. I'm going to hold this here. Good, and go ahead and relax that left leg down. Now we're going to roll onto our left side. And here we're going to do a trunk twist. So we're going to keep our knees bent. Pull your knees up towards your chest. Arms are straight out in front of you. And you're going to try to reach that right hand up towards the ceiling. Then try to get it all the way behind you and try to get it on the floor. As you're doing this, try to keep your knees together and down. And try to watch your hand as you move it. We'll bring that right hand back up towards the ceiling and back together with the left. And let's do that again and pair it with a breath. So big inhale. And exhale as it comes back together. And one more big inhale as it reaches up towards the ceiling. And exhale. Nice job. Now we're going to go ahead and sit on up. And we're going to go on our right hand side. So same thing, you're going to lie on the right hand side, pull those knees up towards your chest, arms out in front of you, try to relax your head down. If you need to position something underneath your head, that's fine. That left hand's going to come up towards the ceiling. Stretch behind you. Try to watch that hand with your eyes. And come on back. We're going to do that again. Try to breathe. Big inhale up. To raise up. And exhale. And one more. Breathe in as you come up. And exhale. Okay, one more exercise we're gonna do. You're gonna come up onto your hands and knees. And then we're gonna step forward with the right foot. We're gonna do a hip flexor stretch. We're gonna come into this kind of lunge stretch. From here, you're gonna try to come forward. You should be feeling a stretch in the front part of your left leg. I'm gonna hold this here. If you are challenged on your balance, you can keep your hands on your knee. If you want to, you can raise your arms up overhead. And if you want to challenge your balance even more, you can close your eyes. And hold this stretch here. And go ahead and relax. We're gonna do one more thing. Have airplane arms. Arms are out to the side. And then you're gonna reach back and try to touch that back foot with your left hand. And then with your right. Left hand. And right. Nice job. Go ahead and relax. We're gonna bring that right leg underneath us. And now we're gonna step forward with the left. Lunge forward so you get that nice good stretch in the front of the right hip. Again, if you want to challenge yourself, arms up overhead for balance. And then you can close your eyes. Now we're going to do airplane arms, arms out to the side. We're going to reach back to the right arm trying to touch that foot. And now the left. Right arm, try to touch that foot. And now the left. Good. Go ahead and bring that right leg underneath you. If you need to, you can put your hands on the floor to help get up, or you can go back into a lunge position to stand up. And that is it for our workout today. Thank you very much for joining us.